The Natural Soundscapes of Taiwan. The Taiwan Nature Sound Map allows users to select animal types, altitudes, and habitats. For example, visitors can choose to only see links to sound recordings of birds, insects, or frogs. They could also select only animals that live at low altitudes, or those in mountains or in cities. Choose a location and listen to the short clip, and then guess which animals you hear. Keep reading the web page to see a short introduction and photos of all the species in the recording. You might be correct, or to your surprise, there could be many more animals than you expect. For example, the Gongliao Water Terraced Fields recording features 11 bird species, 3 frog species, and 1 squirrel species. The website is an excellent educational resource and provides lesson plan guidelines for teachers. Fan hopes this project will encourage people to help protect our precious natural environments. She wants to stir up a greater interest in nature by using its beautiful and special sounds.
Okay, everyone, welcome back to English for You. My name is Adam.
This is Chickling.
And our last episode, we were talking about the soundscape that this interesting woman, Layla, came up with by using different types of sounds throughout Taiwan to create a website where you can hear them and interact with them. But diving deep into our article now is the Taiwan Nature Sound Map allows users to select animal types, altitudes, and habitats.
Really?
And if you are a user, you can do it. So a user is someone who uses things like products, services, or systems for their needs. So if you're a user, you would go onto their website and you're using their website, you are the user. An example would be the password allows the user to log into the video game.
So user 就是使用者，很简单吧？它就是来自于 use 使用这个字嘛，所以你可以说 I'm an iPhone user， 或者是 drug users 吸毒的人，所以你可以说 drug users are at risk when they share needles. So 我们就知道说呢，这个 The Taiwan Nature Sound Map 台湾自然声音地图的使用者是可以自行的选择动物种类、海拔高度 altitude， 老师刚刚讲那个字哦，跟栖息地就是 habitat。那如果是在低海拔就是 at low altitudes， 高海拔就是 at high altitudes。所以呢，我们就知道说这个声音地图呢，允许用户选择动物类型、海拔高度跟栖息地。
Yeah, so my cat's habitat is our living room, and only our living room. He doesn't like to go to any other places.
Just the living room.
Just the living room. He has a pretty comfortable habitat. All his food, water, and everything there, scratching board. But for us, everyone, the article goes back to saying, for example, visitors can choose to only see links to sound recordings of birds, insects, or frogs.
Okay, so 这个就是可以选择动物种类的部分哦。
That's so cool. I love frogs. I really like frogs. What about you? Do you like frogs?
It depends on what they look like.
All frogs, don't they look alike? Kind of the same, right?
Yeah, but well, I've seen some really terrible videos of frogs. So
okay.
Yeah, but why would you like frogs?
I don't know. Growing up, I remember I couldn't have cats or dogs. So I only had frogs because we had a stream by our house. And so I could go catch frogs. And then I would play with frogs.
What do they eat?
They eat bugs. They eat insects and bugs. And they do not eat gummy bears because I tried that and they don't eat gummy bears.
That's cute.
But so you can use all that and be an interactive user with this website. Our article continues to say, they could also select only animals that live at low altitudes or those in mountains or in cities. So maybe that's why they can only have like frogs and some birds and some squirrels or stuff like that.
所以不论是在低海拔、山中或者是都市里的动物呢，游客都可以做选择诶。
Okay. And now it says, choose a location and listen to the short clip and then guess which animals you hear. So everyone, in that last sentence, we saw the word clip, and clip is not to clip your hair, that's to cut, but clip is a short piece of sound or video taken from a longer recording. So I could say, Elsa shared a funny video clip of a cat chasing its own tail. Or a lot of times, everyone, when you're talking to your friends, you have your phones, right? And you would say, hey, check out this clip. This is such a funny clip. And that is a short piece or sound from a video.
所以呢 ，clip 就是一个影片音档或者是一个剪辑的意思哦。不过也可以当别针或回纹针的意思，像是 paper clip。那当然，女生的发夹 hair clip 也可以。那我们说什么一件事情发展得很迅速，我们可以说 at a fast or good clip。比如说 traffic was moving at a good clip。所以呢，你选择地点之后还可以听音档，然后你可以猜猜看，哎，你听到的是什么动物 ？I think I really like that.
Yeah, it's very cool. I think it's what would we say? It's very that you can use it a lot, right? How would we say that?
Interactive.
Ding dong. It's very interactive. This website sounds cool. It's interactive. So let's keep reading. It says, keep reading the webpage to see a short introduction and photos of all the species in the recording. And in that, we see the word introduction. It's the beginning part of something that explains what it is about. So, during the course's first class, the teacher gave an introduction to the topic. Ooh. A lot of times when you watch our videos, you will see an introduction where we are talking about what we're going to talk about later.
所以 introduction 就是介绍，那么自我介绍就是 self-introduction, which I hate the most. And also the verb form introduce. 比如说 Please introduce yourself, Adam.
My name is Adam. Introduce yourself.
My name is Trickling.
Nice to meet you.
或者是呢，你要介绍谁给谁认识呢？比如说 Let me introduce you to my producer, Adam.
All right, so getting back to it, it says you might be correct, or to your surprise, there could be many more animals than you expect.
我们这边看到什么 ？To someone's surprise. OK， 这个是今天的 Language in Focus, and right now let's take a very quick look. 我们今天的 Language in Focus 要讲的是 to ones， 然后加一个情绪性的形容的名词哦。那它就是代表呢令某人感到怎么样的。不过你们要特别注意，其中的名词语义上都是有情绪性的。那像是什么呢？有 disbelief 代表你不可置信，或 surprise 我们刚刚讲的很惊讶，或者是很愉快 delight or disappointment 失望，或甚至是 regret 后悔。那么这个句型呢，也可以改写成 to the， 然后比如说 surprise of someone， 比如说 to everyone's surprise, she decided to quit the job after having an argument with one of her coworkers， 令大家都很惊讶，跟同事吵架后，她就辞职了。那么我们也可以把它改成 to everyone's surprise， to the surprise of everyone， 因为本来是 to everyone's surprise。那么这个句型也可以用 much to someone's 什么东西，或 to one's great 什么东西来加强这个语气，它就会有更多非常的意思。比如说 much to her relief, she was able to find a new job right away， 或者是改成To her great relief, she was able to find a new job right away. 两个都是 OK 的，代表一种强调，让她更松一口气的感觉，她马上就可以找到一份新的工作了。
Okay, our article continues by saying, for example, the Gongliao water terraced fields recording features 11 bird species, 3 frog species, and 1 squirrel species. There we see the word squirrel. Oh, I love squirrels. They are small, cute mammals with a bushy tail, known for climbing trees and storing nuts. All right, you can see videos online where they have their cheeks full of nuts. Cute. But an example we could say is the playful squirrel leaped from branch to branch in the trees.
所以 squirrel 就是松鼠。那我们再提醒一次，这边的 species 是单复数同形哦，指物种的意思。
The website now, it says, the website is an excellent educational resource and provides lesson plan guidelines for teachers. Ooh, so there we see it's very educational, right? You go to this website, you can learn all this kind of cool stuff. And educational, everyone, is something that helps you learn and understand new things. An example sentence we could say is, the school trip to the science center was both fun and educational. And everyone out there, secret, when you're maybe playing a video game, you can say to your mom or dad, like, Mom, Dad, it's okay, I can play this video game. It's very educational.
It's got history in it.
It's got history in it, yeah.
Yeah, so educational 就是教育的，有教育的意义或性质。那么教育资源 educational resource 也可以。名词呢就是 education， 比如说 they've spent a lot on the children's education， 或者是 educate 它的动词。我们另外其实说 well educated 也是一个很棒的片语，比如说 Kate comes from a well-educated family。所以网站不仅是很棒的教育资源，也提供老师们 lesson plan guidelines。这边的 guidelines 就是指导方针的意思，所以就是教案的准则。So I think it would be a website for science or geography teachers, I think.
Right, and even students that are really interested into, getting to know their local area or around Taiwan and what species and what kind of, interesting things are around them, right?
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, it says Fan hopes this project will encourage people to help protect our precious natural environments. So everyone, in that last sentence, we saw the word precious, our precious natural environments. And it means something very special and important to you or to everyone that you want to keep safe. So an example would be, the woman wore her grandmother's precious necklace on her wedding day. So that necklace is precious, it's very important. For me, I would say my wedding ring is very precious to me. If I take it off, my wife will beat me, because it's precious to our relationship. Another thing that could be precious to you guys, what do you guys think? Your video games could be precious. Your pencil cases could be precious if you really, really like it and want to keep it safe.
所以 precious 就是很珍贵的意思，珍贵的礼物就是 precious gift。Precious moment 很好的一个时刻，或 precious memory 你的记忆，所以你可以说 the museum is full of rare and precious treasures， 很多很珍贵的宝藏哦，在这个博物馆里面。
Okay, so now, Chicklin, I've told everybody about what's precious to me. What is precious to you? What is one thing that is very precious to you?
My family, the relationship with my family, my dad and mom, because they really do spoil me. And sometimes I feel like, wow, it's really precious because a lot of parents don't really do what they do for me. Yeah, because they kind of spoil me, but in a good way. So I just want to do a lot of things to pay them back. Yeah, but it's hard, because they just do so much and it's never possible to give them anything in return. It's never enough.
Well, yeah, I don't think, that special relationship is so precious, right? But I don't think that most parents don't expect that much back, right? From their children, maybe just to be successful. But I think that's precious in itself, we could say.
Yeah.
All right, well, diving back into our article, everyone, it says, she wants to stir up a greater interest in nature by using its beautiful and special sounds. Okay, so she wants to, create something, stir up, we heard. And stir up is to cause a reaction to something that involves emotions or actions. And basically, everyone, it's to make someone feel something. Excitement, frustration, joy, even hate. Even out there now with fake media and, like you said, clickbait, sometimes that can stir up negative feelings too.
So stir up something 就是去激起、激发。为什么这几个字很好记 ？Because think about when you're stirring something. You're like if you're baking and you're stirring the batter, 那个就是在搅拌，所以你把我们的情绪搅拌起来了的感觉哦。所以呢，这个女孩子呢，她希望可以借由优美又特别的声音，激起人们对大自然的兴趣。Are you a nature person? I think you are, right?
Yeah, I like to go. I used to like it a lot. I used to go camping, hiking. When I was living in the U.S. I like hiking in Taiwan. I like mountain climbing, I guess, a little bit. I like stand-up paddling.
I do.
Yeah, I do that. But sometimes it's just so hot. And I just want the AC, and then I'll get lazy.
When you're in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just, and so I won't do it. What about you? I mean, are you a nature woman? You go out there all the time?
I am. I really do like the nature, but one thing I don't like about it is the bugs.
The bugs, yes. Oh, okay.
It's everywhere. They're everywhere.
All right, yeah.
And I usually scream. I don't want to scare others.
All right.
So, but I really do love the nature.
Okay, cool. Well, for our For You chat question, everyone, it says, listen to the sound recording on the map closest to where you live. Are you surprised by what you hear? Why or why not? So maybe when you click the recording, maybe you'll hear some kind of frog noise or that one squirrel species running around. What does squirrels sound like, though? They're like, right? Like the clicking sound?
Yeah, it's really cute. I always hear them when I go hiking with my dad.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it's in the south, where I live in Kaohsiung.
Oh,
they don't live here with me. So, I wonder what it sounds like in the south.
I bet there's a lot of cool different sounds where you can actually check out. So everyone, for you guys, what do you like to listen to on the map, or which one's closest to you to where you live? And are you really surprised, or are you not surprised? Maybe you hear it every day, right? You're like, oh, this is so uliao, it's so boring, I don't need to listen to this. But why or why not are you surprised? That's all the time we have for you today. My name is Adam.
And I'm Chickling.
And we'll see you guys next time.
And bye-bye.
Vocabulary Review.
User. Many users of the computer system complained after the company changed it too much. Clip. During Alan's break, he watched clips of the most exciting moments from some recent basketball games. Introduction. Before the class started, the teacher gave us an introduction to the topic. Squirrel. Ryan went to the park and saw many squirrels climbing trees and eating nuts. Educational. Educational. Ian's mom is happy that he watches TV shows about science because she thinks they're educational. Precious. This diamond ring is the most precious thing I own. It belonged to my grandmother.
智慧小补帖
Altitude. Habitat. Guideline.